All right, guys, got it all finished up for the most part. I need some new belts for my belt sander. I can't get up in the inside. I need my belt sander for that. So anyway, I'll show you here. I've got everything welded back on and ground and smoothed. I actually had to reattach this piece. It was broken free. So I clamped vice grips on here. I actually held that vice grips down with my foot to where it was across there, and then I welded it up. But there was the 2 holes I welded up. Still need to finish grinding a little bit more on that one, but other than a couple little hammer marks up in here, I mean, it's a little bit of filler work, and I think it'll be fine. But I ended up taking a burr bit right here on my die grinder, because this is 2 layers, the horn and then the inner piece, but it's technically back here it's 3. Like this piece is supposed to be sandwiched, so I cut it right there at it. So what I did was I went in there and I angle cut real deep, 4 deep gouges, so that allowed me to weld those up real good, and then I ground them, and then I went back and did a full weld down through there. So I mean, it ought to be pretty much attached for the most part, but anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a heck of a lot nicer than it was, man. Pretty nice. Measures 36 inches across. I got that. This had a little bit of tweaky in it right here, just a little bit on the tip, so I just kind of did a little hammer and dolly work on it. Kind of reworked this edge a little bit. It was kind of tweaked a little bit, but well, looks pretty good to me. I'll take it. This old car is it'll end up being a nice one. I just need to do quite a bit more work like that, you know, but I'm pretty happy with it. I've still got to get on the grind the bottom. The weld on the bottom's not ground yet. I didn't feel like laying down in all this metal dust and doing that, because I plan on taking the car off the frame, you know, in a few months, and, you know, cleaning and then blasting the hard to get to areas and to paint it. And I'll actually have it flipped over after I get the rear axle and all the suspension off the front. So it'll be a good time to get through there and, you know, get under there and grind that and finish out whatever else needs to be finished out. But crap, I forgot that, where somebody's put a hook up in that oval hole up there. I forgot to fix that. And it looks like the weather's rolling in, so I think I might as well be done for the night. The wife's home. It's time for me to cook some steaks. So anyway, I'm happy, man. This thing looks pretty decent. Well, it took a couple hours, but you know, at least it's not all mangled up and marred up like it was. Whew. Still got a long way to go. I got to tell you, when you work on something like this, it's, you know, 3/4 finished, and then you start and you jump on this where you got to start from scratch and do everything. It really makes you appreciate that one. So now I'm pretty much already ready to get back on this. So, and we got all the rain coming in anyway, so my days are pretty much over after today on this. So not going to get much done. But I got some aerosol etching primer. I'm going to spray on that bare metal. Too good. I'm going to let one coat dry, and then I'm going to put another coat on. And I'm going to back it up a little bit so it's kind of more under the carport, just in case it starts raining here fairly quick. But at least it'll have a little protection from rusting. But like I said, I'm taking it off the frame and, you know, going to go through and clean it up and blast areas of it and everything. I would blast the whole thing, but it takes too long with my little portable blaster here. That's all I've got. But for doing little stuff and, you know, spotting things, these things are awesome. It's like $100, man. Anyway, guys, that's it. It's time to clean up my mess and get to work. My face is probably dirty, isn't it? Thanks for watching.